And then the next one I did, which was like only an hour long, lasted, got 10 views, and even some people are actually messaging it. I had 2 people I think watching, and one person commented, was like, I can understand what's going on with all the kanji. I'm just like, wow, there's actually someone watching. Like, it's like, I'm just doing this just, you know, for the fun. And in fact, the second one I did actually shared my voice, so my voice is probably being shared now. Something I don't normally do, because I also don't normally broadcast. But I was like, hey, why not? Next thing you know, I have like so many like views somehow.
Yes.
I mean, I'm probably not gonna be some guy's gonna be like the person who explains how to do everything that everything does, but I'm just gonna play, showcase the game. Maybe we can find more people who would be interested in it and want to get this game for their system. And then if they do that, it's like then we can have more people running with us. It's like, and then maybe they will actually do the hard research and actually figure out how what everything means, and then we can like make it easier to understand. Let's actually make a community for this game.
I mean, you could always.
It's probably is a community already. It's probably full of Japanese people.
I mean, probably is there an English
There's an English patch for the PC version, but this version doesn't have English. It has some English words in it, just because in Japan, somewhat English is kind of interesting. It's like the second language they learn is English, I believe. And so, I think some, I'm not saying all, because I'm, you know, this isn't like a fact, you know, it's just something I've seen and like heard somewhat, is that I think they find English very like cool somewhat. And so sometimes certain phrases will be in English. That's why some music videos, you might hear them all sing in Japanese. Next thing you know, they sing something in English. It's like to be that cool effect. It's like, oh my god, they sung in English. That's so cool. Again, don't quote me on this. I didn't research this. It's just something that I've heard that they, I think, enjoy.
Yeah, I don't know why, but they find English culture very
I mean,
cool.
I find Japanese culture cool. That's probably because I'm not in Japanese culture, and I've only seen it. It's probably like how they are in Japanese culture and they observe English culture, if not just the language English. Probably are like, that's cool. Pretty sure 90%, well, not 90, I'm not even gonna put a number, but I'm pretty sure a majority of the world that's recently come to America is because it's the land of dreams, is from what they've heard. I'm pretty sure back in the day it was the land of dreams, right? It probably was before, but like currently now, I think it's getting worse and worse from what I've heard.
Well, we're not going to point any fingers here or say any names, but
Kim Jong-un.
BT is making this country great.
Honestly,
when BT goes into power, it's gonna be great.
And in my opinion, I feel like that person is just like Kim Jong-un. They're gonna make America the next North Korea. But let's not get into that too much, because, you know, broadcast, you know, touchy subject. I find it funny when I see actual other YouTubers I'm subscribed to. It's like they'll do videos, and if they get anything with like politics or religion, sometimes they're like, nope. Like in the game Would You Rather, it's like, would you rather do this or do that, or if you press the button. I think it's mostly would you rather. It's like, would you rather be Democrat or Republican? It's like, nope. Skip that question. Don't even touch it. Don't even think about it. Just skip it, because, you know, them being famous YouTubers, even mentioning something's probably gonna start some giant debate war in the comments, and you just got people, you know, guns and spears everywhere.
Yeah.
Same thing, religion. Certain religions, like, nope. There's certain YouTubers I've seen do with some jokes about politics and religion, but like when it comes to some other YouTubers, they avoid it altogether. That's true. I've been walking around doing nothing this whole time, except talking.
Yeah, I know. I've been watching you walk around in circles just parkouring.
The question is, what do I need to do now? Oh, I think I have an idea. If I'm correct, which I might be wrong, I'm gonna have to check my phone on this. Yeah, ever since I've been starting playing this again, I've had so many like tabs on my phone for this game to help me out with certain things I need to do.
Yeah.
And I'm back on my phone again, trying to figure out what to do for this one. Exploration request 2. Caves.
I'm
Okay.
glad you can read that because I can't.
I'm actually not reading it. I'm looking on my phone where it's translated in English. I'm just used to the button pressing. Oh, yeah, I need to complete this. From my understanding, you complete this, I think, with an S rank in under 20 minutes. Okay, wish me luck. Hopefully my game doesn't kick me out of this party or the game, because my internet's been acting up all day.
Go for it.
Yeah, no, so far it hasn't. Actually, I think it stopped my broadcast last time. It didn't kick me out of the party, but just like said an error occurred to stop my broadcast. But I didn't feel like just starting it over again. It was funny because the first broadcast I did, I'm pretty sure for the first hour and a half, it was me and Viz like playing it, and we didn't know how to oh, just press my home button. We didn't know how to actually like add each other. We were trying to add each other, and I did that because like he downloaded it. It took him a week to get the game because of his internet, but he downloaded, entered the ID I gave him so he could play.
Yeah.
And he was trying to figure out why he couldn't do anything else. It just wouldn't let him do anything. So I used his account because I'm the one that made it for him. So I used on my system, and it was because it wasn't fully installed. It was installed enough for him to start it, but not installed enough for him to actually access the game itself after doing like a tutorial and making a character.
So like the
and so
sort of thing?
Yeah, except
like,
it wasn't like stuck. He just got to he got to play the tutorial. He got to make a character and play the tutorial, but he wasn't able to actually go back into the game after the tutorial finished. It kicked him out the game to the home screen because he wasn't able to get back in. Because once you get in, you connect to the game itself. Because his wasn't downloaded, he was like, nope, sorry. Which I figured that out. And then I got on and I managed to figure out how to add us. And I added us as friends, and then we were trying to figure out how to party up, and by trying to figure that out, we ended up unfriending each other, and then blocking each other, and then we kept adding and defriending. We spent like an hour and a half. If you actually looked at the video, we spent an hour and a half probably friending, unfriending, friending, blocking, refriending, unfriending, blocking, just for an hour and a half, just trying to figure out how to party up.
What the heck?
And I think
I'm sure that was fun to watch.
Yeah, it wasn't. I just realized also, I'm not sure if it was in that broadcast, but one of the things we did when we first started playing is we went gambling after I figured out how to get the casino currency. We went gambling. We were gambling for about 2 hours. In this game where we can fight monsters and explore these dungeons, me and him spent 2 hours gambling on the slots. Yeah.
What's wrong with you guys?
Man, we just have that gambling addiction. And it was funny is he started out with 700 coins because he got lucky, and I started at 500. I spent 2 hours on the slots. I went from 500 to like 2 something. I'm like, I'm done with these slots. Not coming back again. Then I used like the remaining 200 on this thing in the middle that cost 100 and played like 2 games, earned some money back, but not really enough. It like was hard enough just trying to earn the money. I need the 100 coins I spent on it. But eventually, I think I had 100 and something left, if not 80, and I went to what Viz went by, like this poker table, and he's like, "This looks shady. I'm not gonna touch it." And then after after I got to the part I was at, and like finished the after I finished the thing we spent money on, I had like 100 and like something coins, if not less. I was like, you know what? Since I'm that broke, let me go check out this poker table. I checked it out, and that's when I realized, based on the game, like, if it's the game I think it is, I'm gonna do good. And it was blackjack. And so, I lost so much money in 2 hours, like, literally lost 300, if not 400 in 2 hours on slots. I played 5 minutes of blackjack and earned 4 times the amount I started with. Well, maybe not 4 times. I went from, like, trying to get to 500, because, like, I lost a bunch when I first started slots. I lost like 30 coins. I managed to win it all back, plus 1 coin. And now it's like, you know what? I'm going to keep playing now. I should have stopped and been happy with that 1 coin back, because after that, I didn't get enough back. I ended up going down until I got to like 200. And after that, after I got that, I basically, from the blackjack, and the first game I did, I bet 50 coins, won, and got 600 coins back. I'm just like, oh my god, I love this game, just because the blackjack gave me all my coins back. I was like so happy. You can even ask Viz, because he heard me complaining for about like the whole time I was playing how I was losing so much money. and then I just got all of it back plus more with that one game, which is like, oh my god. And then we ended up becoming addicted to that. I remember another time with our other friend, we ended up playing almost like the half the day just in the casino on blackjack. Yeah, man. And I was playing on blackjack. I don't like touching the slots. I did do the slots a couple times more, like yesterday, but I still don't like using the slots because it's just technically the slots is the best way to get money if you want the most money, because if you manage to get the jackpot, which is very hard, you would get what the jackpot is, which currently it's like 500,000 coins. Although the limit you can hold
back down to 0 when somebody wins, though, right?
Yeah, but it's like really hard because it's like a slot machine, right? With like 9 squares. Well, the matches can be diagonal, across, up and down, so you can get, you know, matches. The way you get is you have to get this wild card in every slot, and the wild card basically counts as any other card if there's 2 of the same next to it. Let's say I have a 7, a wild card 7, that counts as 3 7s. You know, 2 wild cards, a 7, that counts as 3 7s. And it works like that. And so, if you manage to get all 9 to land on wild card, that is the jackpot. And that's not going to be easy. I mean, there's so many other things you can get besides the wild card and the 7s. And it's just like to get all of them, it'd be pretty hard. But like, besides that, the most I think you can get is maybe 150 coins from the jackpot. I just realized I went back to this place. I don't know why I'm back here. I got distracted and I ended up going backwards. But yeah, and then there's like this, I'm not sure what it's called in actual casinos, if they have something like that. I think it's like roulette, like a roulette wheel almost. You know how they throw you bet on a certain number? Yeah, I think it's a roulette thing. You know how you throw the ball into, like a ball's in a wheel, they spin it and lands on a thing, and you bet on numbers and colors and stuff? It's like that. You got up to 1 through 5, green, red, and blue, plus gray. But the gray ones, is wherever you bet on gray is bet for all the numbers. So if you bet in gray 1, you're basically dividing your money on all 1, so if it lands on any 1s, you win. And it goes all the way to 5 for that. And you also have one where it's like you bet on just the color itself, so if it lands on any colors, you win. So it works like that. And the wheel's kind of fun, because it's like it's got different ways. If there's, it'll do 2 spins at the beginning. It does the first spin, it's just like a highlighted arrow, and it'll like whatever it lands on, that's a special number, like, so that way when the second spin actually happens, which is the real spin, if it lands on that, it activates double chance. Double chance will then make a finger come out, and that will spin, giving you another chance. And if you had your bet on the thing that activates double chance, you still win. And what's funny is one time I bet on a number, not a number, I bet I bet on something, and then the double chance option was on it, and so then it landed on it, and so I won for that, and it spun again, and then the second time it spun, it landed on it again, so I got double the amount from it. But I only spent like maybe a small amount, or had to divide it between things, but it landed on my thing twice. It was funny. And there's one other thing. There's 3 other things. There's 2 things called Crash, which just takes all our money, so everyone just loses. And there's one called Big, I think. What is it? Big. It just says Big, but it's basically if you land on that, if it lands on that, the second actual real spin lands on it, it activates Triple Chance. Triple Chance has 3 different little hands spinning at the same time that will land on either the same, if not different things. So technically, if you put like 50 coins on 2 different spots, on all 3 of one or 2 of both, or just nothing technically. But it's still pretty cool. I think the most me and one of my friends have got, not Viz, because he didn't listen to us one time when he would have won if he had listened. The most of guys, I bet a 50 on the color, like the whole colors, like green, let's say like green, and then 50 on one of the numbers in that color. And then if it lands on that number plus the color, it gives me a total of a lot of coins.
I assume so. I don't know currency in that game, but I assume
I mean,
that's a lot,
we get 100 free coins
like
every day. Yeah, we get 100 every day. We get a ticket to give us. Actually, not 100 gives us a ticket. They'll give us anywhere from 100 to 500. Every time I've done it so far, I've only got 100. But the first time Viz used them, that's how he got 700s. Because I think one of his tickets gave him 500. I'm like, what?
Nice.
I didn't realize it could give you a certain amount.
Yeah. No. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you to your broadcast because I'm playing Magica with my brother. I don't want my commentary to mess up your thing.
No, the commentary is part of the
I'll be
thing.
listening to you, but you won't hear me.
You're gonna be listening, but you won't be able to hear me. That's makes me feel sad, man.
You should be very afraid, though.
Oh gosh, wait, where's my... Oh, I didn't realize I was using my bow. My gosh, a dragon can speak. Wait, is it actually dead?
Changeover. Code Q.
What's with all these changeovers? Rare drop my butt. Wow, why did I feel like it was easier this time than the first time?
Completed.
Well then. I was wondering why those dragons there. Just pretty sure the end. Oh gosh, I better hurry up with this. Oh wait, no, I think it was 20 minutes, not 15.
Your Majesty. Code Q.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? The dragon died, fell on me, and stunned me. Nope, that is not a rare drop. Nope. Gosh, what does this go to?
失礼します。